in that exercise 13.3, let us see the next question, sixth one. How many silver coins 1.75 in diameter, 75 centimeter in diameter and of thickness 2 millimeter must be melted to form a cuboid of dimensions 5.5 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 3.5 centimeter. Means here, how many silver coins to be melted to make a cuboid of dimensions 5.5, 10 and 3.5 centimeter, means length, breadth and height. So let us assume that I will take 5 coins to melt or to make that cuboid. Means what is the constant thing there or the same thing there? The volume of 5 coins will be same as the volume of resulting cuboid. So if I take 5 coins and I will melt these 5 coins to make that cuboid, then the volume of these 5 coins will be same as resulting cuboid. But we don't know that how many coins are there. So let us take that one as n coins. So n coins means volume of cuboid is equals to volume of n coins, or volume of n coins will be same as volume of what? Resulting cuboid. So let us see. Now coin, it is in the shape of what? It is in the shape of cylinder coin with some thickness. So coin, it is in the shape of cylinder with some thickness. So they are given that diameter of the coin is how much? So diameter they are given 1.75 centimeter. And this thickness means height they are given how much? 2 millimeter. So we will melt these coins. Means how many coins required we need to find. We will convert or melt these coins to make a cuboid. So that means first write the given. What is the radius of coin, which is equal to diameter is 1.75, then radius will be 1.75 divided by 2 centimeter. And next, width means height of the coin. So which is equal to how much they are given? 2 millimeter. But see, all the remaining values are in centimeter, but this one only millimeter is there. Convert this one into centimeter. So divide that one by how much? 10. 2 by 10 centimeter. So this is what? Radius of coin and height of the coin. So now the same or remaining same thing will be what? Volume. So what we can write now? Or else let us take let number of coins be number of coins to be melted to form a cuboid be n. Let the number of coins to be melted to form a cuboid be n. Means how many coins we need to melt? N number of coins to make the cuboid of these dimensions. So now, so volume of n coins n points means n number of points, which is same as volume of cuboid. So how many points we are multiplying? N points. Then volume of n points will be same as volume of cuboid. So how will get volume of n points? That is n into volume of 1 point. So how we will get the volume of n points? That is n into volume of 1 point. Means find the volume of 1 point and multiply that by n. You will get the volume of n points. So which is equals to volume of cuboid. What is the formula? Length into breadth into height. So now n into volume of 1 point. So a point is in the shape of cylinder. So volume of cylinder formula is pi r square h. H is equals to length into breadth into height. Now substitute the values. n into pi value is 22 by 7 into radius 1.75 divided by 2 into 1.75 divided by 2 into height of the cylinder, that is 2 by 10, which is equals to length into breadth into height. They are given how much? 5.5 into 10 into 3.5. So now here 2 ones are 2 11s are. Next what will you get? 2 ones are get cancelled. So what will you get? n into 11 by 7 into 1.75 into 1.75 into 1 by 10. So which is equals to 5.5 into 10, 55 into 3.5. So here 11 ones are 11 5s are. Because if you take 11 to the RHS, that will become division. So 11 into 11 5s, it will get cancelled. So now n into 1 by 7 into, convert these decimals in terms of fractions. So 175 divided by 100 into 175 divided by 100. So this into, so here it is remaining 1 by 10, which is equals to 5 into, convert this one also in terms of fraction, 35 by 10. So here it is now 5 ones are 5 twos are. Next here it is 2 ones are 2 5s are. Next 35 ones are 35 5s are. Next 5 ones are get cancelled. So whatever remains take to the RHS now. Whatever remains here in the denominator, 7 into 100 into 100 divided by, here what remained? 175. Take this to the RHS, those will become multiplication, and take 175 to the RHS, that will become division. Now divide, what you will get? So here it is 7 ones are 7 twos are 14, 3 remain 35, 7 5s are 35. Next 25 ones are 25 fours are. So n is equals to 4 into 100, 400. That means how many silver coins we should melt to form a cuboid of these dimensions? That is 400 points. So if you melt 400 points of radius 1.75 by 2, width 2 by 10 centimeter, then you will get the cuboid of dimensions 5.5 into 10 into 3.5. So the number of points, how much? 400. So this is about the solution of 6th main question. You will see the next question. high and with radius of base 18 centimeter is filled with sand. Is filled with sand. The bucket is emptied on the ground and conical heap of sand is poured. Means by that cylindrical shape into it has converted to what? Conical heap. Means cylinder to cone. And if the height of the conical heap 24 centimeter, find the radius and slant height of the heap. So here what? A cylindrical bucket is filled with sand of height 32 centimeter and radius how much? 18 centimeter. So it is converted, means if you remove this sand from the cylindrical bucket, then it will form a conical heap. Then it will form a conical heap of height how much? 24 centimeter. Then find the radius and slant height of the heap. So here volume of cylinder is same as the volume of cone. So then what you can write? Volume of bucket is same as the volume of conical heap. So first of all write the given. Radius of bucket means cylinder. So let us represent that one as R1 because radius of cone and cylinder will become different. So R1 which is equals to 18 centimeter. And next height of bucket. Let us represent this one as H1. How much they are given? 32 centimeter. And next radius of cone. Let us represent this one as R2. We need to find the given height of cone. Represent this one as H2. How much they are given? 24 centimeter. So now volume of bucket which is same as volume of conical heap, means converting one shape into other shape, volume will be same. So now volume of bucket is in the shape of cylinder. What is the formula? Pi r square h. So let us take that one as pi r1 square h1. And here it is volume of conical heap. What is the volume formula for the cone? 1 by 3 pi r2 square h2. So here 5 get cancelled. R1 how much is there? 18 into 18 into H1 how much is there? 32, which is equals to 1 by 3 into R2, means we need to find that radius of the cone into H2 24. 3 1s are 3 8s are 24. Next 8 1s are 8 4s are 32. Therefore R2 is equals to square root of 18 into 18 into 4. If you remove the square, that will become square. So R2 is equals to 2 7 centimeter. So the radius of this cone is how much? Conical head 36 centimeter. Then again they said to find slant height of the conical head. So for finding the slant height, you know the formula. So L square is equals to R square plus H square. So L square which is equals to radius of the conical head. How much is there? 36 square plus height is 24 square. So multiply 36 into 36. You will get the answer 181296 plus 24 square 576. So L square which is equals to add both, you will get 1870. So remove the square, that will become square root. Square root of 1872. So we can write this as L is equals to 144 into 30. So 1872 we can write as 144 into 30. What is the square root of 144? 12. So 12 root 30 centimeters. Therefore, the slant height of the conical head is how much? 12 root 13 centimeter. So this is about the solution of 7th main question. Let's see the next question. Okay, dear friends, let us see next question. Important question. So this type of questions are very important. So now, water in the canal 6 meter wide and 1.5 meter deep is flowing with a speed of 10 km per hour. So how much area will it irrigate in 30 minutes if 8 centimeter of standing water is needed? So here is canal. It is in the shape of cuboid. Of length, we don't know 6 meter wide means they are given breadth, and height, deep means height they are given 1.5 meter. We don't know the length now. So it is traveling with a speed of 10 km per hour. Means what will be the length of water in 1 minute? So here they are given these two values in meter. So convert this also in meter per minute. Means 10 kilometer. How will convert kilometer into meter? Into 1000. Per means divide. So hour means convert that into minute. Means 1 hour equals to 60 minutes. So you will get 1010 get cancelled. So 1000 by 6 meter per minute. Means flow of water per minute how much? 1000 by 6 meter. Means in 1 minute it will travel 1000 by 6. That means length of this canal means water is how much? 1000 by 6 meter. This is in 1 minute. So if you find the volume of this cuboid, you will get the flow of water in 1 minute. Per minute is there. So you will get in 1 minute. But they said, so how much it will irrigate in 30 minutes? Means how much water will flow from this canal, that much will be used for the irrigation. So we need that how much water will flow in 30 minutes. So if you find the volume, you will get the water flows in 1 minute. Multiply that one by 30, you will get that of water used for the irrigation. Means how much water it will flows in 30 minutes, that much only we will use for the irrigation. So both the values are same. And what will be the shape of that water while irrigating? That is also cuboid, because if it will stand 8 centimeter high, then it will form like a cuboidal shape. Canal means that is also. So that field is also will become like a what? Canal. Canal shape. That means a rectangular means cuboidal shape. So volume of flows of water in 30 minutes is same as the volume of water used for the irrigation. So let us find here first flow of water in 1 minute, means like length of cuboid. So here length of cuboid or flow of water in 1 minute, means or the speed of water in 1 minute. You can write that. Speed of water in 1 minute. So how much you will get? Just convert that. 10 kilometers per hour is that 10 into 1000 divided by 60. Convert this one into meter per minute. So 1010 get cancelled. So you will get 1000 by 6 meter per minute. Means the speed of water in 1 minute is how much? 1000 by 6 minute. That means length of the water in 1 minute. So you can write here length of cuboid in 1 minute. Length of cuboid means length of canal. So here next, find the volume of water, volume of flow of water in 1 minute. Volume of flow of water in 1 minute, which will become, so speed of water or the length of water in 1 minute how much? 1000 by 6. They are given breadth also, they are given height also. It is like a cuboid. Then what is the volume formula for the cuboid? Length into breadth into height. So what you will get here now? So here it is length how much? 1000 divided by 6 into breadth is how much are given? 6 into height is 1.5. So 6 get cancelled. So 1.5 into 1000. You will get 1500 what? Meter cube. So this is what? Volume of flow of water in 1 minute how much? 1500 meter cube. But we need for how much minutes? 30 minutes. So multiply this one by 30. Then volume of flow of water in 30 minutes. So which is equals to what you will get? That is 1500 into 30. So multiply that, you will get 45,000 meter cube. 45,000 meter cube. This is what? Volume of flow of water in 30 minutes. So how much it will flow in 30 minutes, that much will be used for the irrigation. So both the volumes are same. So now write that so volume of flow of water in 30 minutes 30 minutes is same as the volume of water for the irrigation. Means volume of water used for the irrigation. So volume of water, flow of volume of water in 30 minutes, how much is there? 45,000. Which is equals to volume of water for the irrigation. That is also in the shape of cuboid. Let us write as L1 into V1 into H1. Because already I have taken that L into V into H. Represent those by different. Because both are the different dimensions. So now 45,000, which is equals to, they said that find the how much area it will irrigate. So that the base of the cuboid is what? What are the dimensions of the base of the cuboid? Length into breadth. So length into breadth, what you will get? Area of the that rectangle shape. So what you can write there now means, so here it is length into breadth, you can write area to be irrigated into height they are given. Height should be how much? That irrigation field height should be, they are given 8 centimeter. So 8 divided by 100. 500 means these all are in meter, but it is in centimeter. So convert that one also into meter. So 8 by 100. All units should be same only. So now here area is equals to 45,000 into 100 divided by 8. Take 100 to the left, that will become multiplication and 8 will become division. So 8 ones are 8 5s are 40, 5 remain 50, 8 6s are 48, 2 remain 20. Next, so here 20, 8 2s are 16, 4 remain 40, 8 5s are 40. That means area is equals to, multiply this one. So 5,62,500 meter cube. Means in 30 minutes it will irrigate how much area? 5,62,500 meter cube. So this is about the solution of 8th question. So like this only, the 9th question, same like this only, but there you need to find the time. That's it. So take that one as your homework, and by this chapter surface areas and volumes it has completed, because Prashthamapha course it is not there for you for this academic year. So by this chapter is completed. So in the next class we will start the new chapter. Till then, take care. Bye. Thank you.